Four Horsemen. Good fun. Good dad joke. I'm in for.
Yeah. Why is there one rotten?
Thumbs up.
Oh, so we are live already. Awesome. Jesus, the sound is crazy. Yeah. In the video, it's like super, I don't know, like an echo or something.
Oh, I wonder, would that be me maybe?
No, I think
this mic actually picks up. Let me just switch over to my headphones because sometimes this mic is super sensitive. So let me just do that. If I can find them here. There we go.
See.
Okay, is it any better now? Should be a little bit better.
Sounds pretty good now.
Okay. You see us all, but our voices are tangy with reverb.
All right, so are we? Oh, you guys are already hunting here.
Yeah, try now because I've got my headphones in, so we shouldn't get the echo.
So everybody keeps his own points, or how do you guys want to do this?
Yeah, or we can. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way. If anyone has any questions about what the point system is,
yeah, I have no idea.
I kind of forgot that probably too. So.
Well, I can probably pull it up in a second. Just got a young head. Let's see if I can use my technical know-how to find
better
this.
Now? Okay, so that was me. Sorry there, Soil Bear. You guys are going? All right, let's have at it. Oh, hey, I got something right off the bat.
Oh, we got the list.
1962.
Dun, dun, dun.
Young head or something?
Oh, they do indeed. They are going to be 2 points for a 12-edge young head.
Okay.
There we go.
I guess I need paper, but yeah, maybe you want to do the introductions, I guess?
Yeah, we'll start that off again. Welcome, everybody who is in the chat. Sorry for the delay. Sorry for the time. Takes a little while to get all these fellow Canadian hunters to come out of the limelight and out of the woodwork, but we are all here. GreatWhiteNortherner had to go boil off some maple syrup, just about the most Canadian thing you can ever possibly do.
That is true.
And I didn't believe it for a second, actually, when Dana said
it. Oh, really?
I was like, this can't be true. Like, it's too stereotypical.
Yeah, I got like 8 maple trees in my backyard, so I
That's awesome.
Tapped them all this year. I've been meaning to tap them for years, and this year I got ambitious, so.
I got my first 1964 1 point.
Looks like we all got a young head, except for Mario in our first roll.
No young heads yet.
But yes, introduction. So, in case you guys didn't hear, in the top left corner, we have Cadril Hunting. Right beside him, I am on the top right. And then GreatWhiteNortherner, bottom left. Mario Bros, bottom right.
Second young head for me, but another boring 63.
Well, $800 in nickels being hunted tonight, fellas. There's got to be at least one cool coin in this whole bunch we've gathered.
Yeah, it's time for a buffalo. We haven't found a buffalo on camera yet.
I think Great White may have found a buffalo, actually.
I found one.
I haven't got that far, no.
Nope, no buffalo yet, eh?
Oh, sorry, yeah, I did. Sorry, I thought you meant tonight. No. Yeah, I did a while ago. There we go. GreatWhiteNortherner. You can read my chicken scratch in there.
I find it cool how everybody hunts differently, right? Like everybody has a totally different style.
Yes. You can edge hunt. I wonder if anyone just edge hunts nickels and is that ruthless. You'd have to be kind of an idiot to do that, because then if you lose any of the round rim Georgies.
Yeah.
I mean, oh, I have a good one. We have a George the 6th here, guys, as you can see.
Oh, nice.
Sweet.
1949. Close, but not a 48.
Still haven't crossed that one off your bucket list yet, eh? The 48.
I did, yes. I found him. I found 2 actually.
Okay, you did.
And even I don't edge hunt nickels, to answer your question. I edge hunt I edge hunt dimes and quarters. Only edge hunt them, so but not nickels.
I'm getting to that point with dimes now. There's really nothing I really want.
It is tricky though here in Canada. Those nickel dimes can sometimes really throw me off. I don't know about you guys, but
Ooh. 1970.
nice.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be a couple points. Let me pull the list up.
Sweet.
I think it's 5, no? 5 points, that thing.
It's gonna be 3 points. So everyone keep track of their own points and no being over generous to yourself. If anyone's gonna do that, it's probably gonna be me. So how has everybody been? Have you guys had any big luck in your hunts lately? I don't want you to spoil anything, because I'm sure if you have had any huge success that you probably have some videos on the horizon, but any of your recent videos that you put out that you maybe want to just give us a little sneak peek for the fine people to go check out?
Yes, I didn't do many coin roll hunting videos recently, just because I didn't really have the time to do so many hunts, and if I had hunts that were very skunky most of the time, or didn't give me enough content for a nice video, but I uploaded a bunch of junk silver videos and stuff like that, so if you guys are interested, check it out. And I will also upload one tomorrow. Got a nice bag of junk silver today. Pretty happy with that.
I think the links for all your guys' channels are down below. I don't know if they're working, but I did test them, and they seem to be working for me.
Yeah, mine took me to a porn site. I don't know what was going on there. But...
Not actually. Come on now.
Just kidding.
You got me. Got out on your first hike. Very nice. Definitely need to do a little bit more of that. Hey, we got
Actually, I went metal detecting yesterday, and I found a nice sterling silver ring, so that was awesome.
Yes, but
Nice. That's something I'd like to get into as well. I have not ever done it before, so but it seems like it'd be fun. Just like this, that treasure hunting side of it.
It is fun for sure, yes.
challenging
Fun,
though.
but it is also very frustrating at times. You need to have the right mindset for it, you know? You need to be happy to go out 10 times and find only pull tabs and few pennies, you know?
yeah.
And no matter how good your machine is, you can't avoid it. In my opinion.
I got a 1946 U.S. coin that's been to hell and back, but
Ooh, that's got to be at least 1 point.
Yeah, I think we did 350 US gave points, if I remember, right?
Well, I don't see it on the list, but hey, I think we can all just make a gentleman's agreement. That one's a 1 pointer at least.
all right. I'll take your word for
Is
it.
there a mint mark?
No, unfortunately.
Oh, okay.
Why, is there a key date looming around that 1946 US
No,
or
the
something?
big mark right on the Monticello above the Monticello building is the silver ones.
For 46? I thought that was only for 45 and...
No, I thought that's what he meant though when he was asking.
Oh my God! Look at this.
Yeah,
The 1951 commemorative.
not
Oh,
bad.
nice.
Very nice.
Sweet.
That one's got that half moon die clash that you've got to look for on it.
Yes, sir.
Awesome. I
Like
see
today I went-
George.
today I had to get to the banks to get those rolls, and it was so weird today. Like no nickels around. Like usually I can get so many nickels, and today it was so tough. But I got them in the end.
Oh, Soiled Bear. He says we all have sexy hands, but who is who? Got the whole David Duchovny Zoolander hand model thing going on.
Well, if anyone's wondering, I'm currently sideways.
Maybe at some point I'll add some titles along, but this is pretty impromptu, so.
We'll get this down to a science eventually, right?
More important than anything, we hunt the coins and we find some cool stuff. Oh, look at this. I forgot about this. I got some weird foreign ender on this roll. It's like some weird
nice.
Asian,
I've never seen that one.
Asian-y Chinese, I don't
China,
know, Indonesia.
It's probably most common foreign coin I find here.
You find this one there a lot?
Like all the time. All the time.
Yeah.
At least two every week. Every second hunt.
That doesn't even really fit in properly. How did that even just fall out the roll? That's a ripoff. Just give the teller a hard time about that. What is this?
Now that one, and then that nickel-sized Indian rupee coin. I find that all the time too.
Oh, lordy. So what kind of rolls? You guys, you have boxes, right? Mario and Great White, you guys are both hunting boxes. And me and Kat are hunting loose rolls.
I wonder how this is, like, it seems like when you're in a bigger city, it's impossible to get full boxes. I don't know why that is, but it seems like that.
Well, I went to one of the branches that I normally go to. It's a BMO, and they're the ones I always get the transit boxes from, and they just always seem to have, like, it's never a problem. I go and say I need one box of each, and I walk out with one box of each, so.
Do you have an account?
I think my camera's flipped right now.
Yeah, I was gonna say, because I do the same thing at one of my BMO branches.
It's the only BMO branch in town that'll actually give me coin. The rest of them all tell me to fuck it off.
I got a 1991.
Nice.
So what is that?
Nice.
2 points. Where did my notepad go? But my darn camera is just flipped. I don't know why it's doing that.
You can be upside down with me.
Do I look upside down to you guys? Whoops.
No.
It's not upside down?
I don't
Nope,
think
you look
so.
good to me.
Okay, thank God. Well, it just looks upside down to me then. Strange. Let's make sure that.
Yeah, but like here with the boxes, I've tried in like 20 different branches to get whole boxes, and I've never seen a box that's not uncirculated or ARP. I've just never seen it in years.
And you guys just be picking those things up like they're candy. Jeez.
Yeah, and then my other box is, well, actually the one I'm open to first is a TD box that I got. So I got one from, and I have a new roll here, or a machine wrap, one machine wrapped in the box. I'll open it anyway just to see.
That's an interesting looking. Is that blue? It's hard to, or is that black?
Yeah, it's a little different, eh?
Is that the dark blue or the bright blue?
It's almost like a pastel blue, but
Yeah, I think. Yeah, that's the ARP rolls, right? That's like.
I'll check them quickly.
But they look different regionally. Like they totally look different. So it's like it's weird.
Sorry if you guys are in the chat and we haven't greeted you guys yet. Let's see who all we got in here. Coin Junkie AG, welcome. Jerry Jack Campbell, Sweet Low Pro. Everybody, welcome to the stream.
Yeah, they look like ARP for sure. There's nothing below 2001 here.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Only one in the box, so not a big deal. Oh,
Yep.
I got at least one 12-sided in here I can see coming up.
Oh, I got a 12-edge young head right here.
I got a dime in the nickel roll.
A 60.
Another 1960.
Profit.
Me. What do you got?
I had a 62. I guess I could
Man,
throw it
both-
under my scope and check for doubling, but. Oh, sorry, that's a 6. Sorry, it was a 60, not a 62. A duh. Yep, I actually managed to get myself a full dime box a couple of days ago. 2 full dime boxes, actually. And I'm in the midst of making a video. I filmed part 1 of the dime box, and I still have to film part 2. Oh, sorry, of the part 2 being another dime box. But they were both circulated. I got lucky. Tried my luck.
And found some silver, hopefully.
Well, there would be no video for dimes if there wasn't silver or something very spectacular.
Right.
Or multiple silvers at least. Or unless you're planning on quitting hunting dimes, then you can always film a dime video and say, I'm done with dimes.
I won't stop dimes. They're still by far my favorite to hunt, so. I love dimes because you can do so much volume so fast.
Yep.
And you have the highest chance to find silver.
Yes, definitely a lot higher chance of finding silver in dimes. But I wonder if there's more like loose rolls. Like you found pretty much the full rolls of silver dimes. Mario found the full rolls of silver quarters. Like I wonder what are the what there's more of floating around out there. Obviously, we'll never know, but
There's more like that.
I don't want to say too much, but I have a video recorded that's going to blow you guys' minds.
ooh.
Ooh.
Well, I enjoy having my mind blown, so I'm looking forward to that.
Oh,
Like,
that's my second
I'm
job.
not even sure you can count it coin roll hunting anymore when they're all silver.
Oh man.
Another George VI here.
Ooh.
1952.
52 ain't bad. Not as bad as a 51 non-commemorative, but because those are pretty darn rare, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Dana, it's like here, wait, I show you, we had this discussion with the silver proofs, right? Do you see my video? So you can, when you have a silver proof, I just put a silver proof nickel in here and see how much it sticks out. Right?
Oh,
You can
yes.
see it-
Oh
you can see
yeah.
it immediately. So
Oh yeah,
like,
yeah,
from
that's
the
pretty
edge.
obvious.
So it's super obvious, just for those discussions where we were wondering if something is a silver proof or not. You
Some-
can clearly see it by the edge.
Some of the Canadian coins can be frosted proofs, but not silver, so it can throw you off a bit. I think it's like the early double dollar sets or something like that. They came with only a silver dollar, and the rest of all the coins were frosted proofs, but not actually silver. And then in the year 1995 or 1996, I think they started doing all of the coins as, except for the loonie and penny, as sterling silver.
And for many years, they even had up to 10 different designs for the silver proofs.
I wonder how you actually went about purchasing them. They're probably like separate, like either individual or separately. I have no idea, but
Ooh, I got a chrome 12 edger.
oh,
Oh,
Nice.
so 52, 53,
Let's see.
45.
It's 54.
54, yep.
Nice.
Nice.
I have those 3 very interesting rolls here. They look very old and... Can I see this?
Oh yeah, those are interesting. Anything written on them? What's that on
Yeah.
the top one?
It just has 5 times 40
Oh.
is $2, so somebody did the math. But they don't look spectacular because I can kind of look into them.
What is up, James? Welcome, my friend,
James in the house.
to the
Hey,
Canadian,
James.
one of the OGs.
Oh yeah, Dana, and you finally received my package, hey?
Oh, I received it, my friend. I have been super occupado, but there's going to be a video coming out of that package you sent me. Oh my, that was such an amazing goodie package. Man, you send the best packages, Cad.
All colored quarters.
Oh no. Oh, he would puke. Oh, that was a joke.
Oh, no, he's just getting rid of them. That's all.
I just don't like him. If I hunt quarters, I don't pick him out. So
It would make him sick if he had those in his house overnight. Like, he just couldn't do it.
that's not
I just
true.
got a 2001 no P. It's in crappy condition, but
That ain't worth nothing, and those are a little too common for this this hunt.
all right.
But the 2000P, that can make the cut.
The 2000p is Dana's pet coin.
I have like two. I think I have 2 full tubes of those now. So.
And I never find them. It's a miracle.
It's funny. I get about equal amounts of both, so I didn't find the 2001 Ps to be any more or less, despite the fact that they have higher mintage.
Really, I find them they're pretty darn rare, but I don't even really look for the 2001 no Ps because there's one hunt when I was like, I'm gonna start looking for these because they seem pretty rare, and I found like 30 that hunt. And then I was like, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna actually start looking for these. Like when a coin takes 50 years to appreciate by like 5 or 10 cents, it's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, guys, I still have another video coming out soon where I found 2 rolls of $half at the bank.
Yeah, you made a video
nice.
for that.
It's gonna be a fun one.
Of silver ones or nickel?
They were all shiny. Nickel ones I found many times, but those were just 2 full rolls of silver halves. That was fun.
Oh man.
Wow.
But all very common years in the 60s. So
65s and 64s and.
Oh, that's horrible. Did you just take them back to the bank?
Exactly, straight away. I'm like, no, I don't take those.
Oh, it's disgusting though. $10.
Well, I guess this counts as 1 point, doesn't it? The young heads.
Yes, sir.
All right.
And I hope they open the US border soon again. That's what I'm waiting for. Then I can actually finally hunt $half again.
Again, you've hunted $half?
Yes, I did.
Oh my.
That's kind of cool. I guess, yeah, if it's that close, you can just whip across the border and grab some.
Yeah, it's a 15-minute drive for me, so it's very doable.
Nice.
How's the pace, guys? How much do you guys have hunted already?
Well, I know I'm running behind because I was messing around with some stuff here, but I'm
About
16 rolls in.
about 2 bundles in. So, what are you and Mario through? Like your first 100 rolls already?
No, I just finished.
Mario's done his second box already. He just hasn't said anything.
I'm just over 30 rolls in.
I got
I'm about the same.
another 1960 12-edge young head. Nothing special. Trying to hide my mouse cord. Keeps popping out. I did actually have a little bit of luck the other day at a Coinstar machine. I already texted Cad and I posted it in our group on Facebook. But the local Sobeys by me, every time I leave there, I just check the little bottom. It's on the bottom tray if you guys are ever wondering where the actual coin reject tray is on the Coinstar. And I've had luck there with that exact machine in the past. Once I found like $11 in loonies and a bunch of other stuff, like a George VI nickel. So it just doesn't hurt every time you go there to buy whatever you need to buy to just check on the way out. You never know what you can find, but sometimes it's a little unbelievable. I'll see Americans post like, found this in the Coinstar and it's like 30 friggin' silver $half, and it's just like, I don't know about that.
Pretty awesome, but I don't believe it. But whatever.
I don't even think there is a Coinstar here. Like, we're not big enough.
I don't understand who would ever use a Coinstar. It seems so silly to me. It's like I want to get like a fraction of the value of my coins and give all my possible rare valuable coins away, and just like I don't know.
But I mean,
way to screw yourself,
you can get full money at a Coinstar. You just don't get cash, but you can get Amazon gift cards and shit like that.
Okay, I think those. I think they're actually enlisted by the ARP to like help send the coins off to get melted and stuff. So they're part of that whole bamboozling scheme. Got 1963. In the research that I did for my ARP video, I dug a little bit of that up at least. So I don't know what. Don't quote me on it, or you can quote me on it, but.
The bloody ARP, huh? What life do you
Yeah.
thought?
Those Americans, they just don't know how good they have it.
They don't know how good they have it to just order bank boxes and hunt them.
Yeah, they said, you listen to Rob complaining about quarters, which, justifiably, he seems to have some
Yes.
trouble with it. But yeah, he's like, I guess maybe because more people are hunting them down there, but then they have a bigger, number to begin with too, right? So I don't know. I guess we do okay considering that they've been doing this ARP for.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like at least we can
17
still
years.
scrape by. But it's just a savage program. Even the nickels they take.
Oh, I have a good roll
Yeah.
here, guys.
Ooh.
I have a very good high score roll here, guys. Let's see if there's actually something amazing.
Holy smokes! Yeah, I can see.
So definitely have at least 3 George heads and
Oh.
lowers. So
Oh man.
1946 here, and there's another one here. 1949. Come on, let's find a 48. We have a 12 batch 1958 Elizabeth. Two 1953s.
Wow, that is quite the roll.
I have like 6 1964s. This one here's a 1955. That's a pretty good date. Okay. 2 more 12 edges. Yeah, I have at least 10 to 15 12 edges in this roll, guys.
So does this one count as a buffalo?
Yes.
A decoy buffalo.
So you're going to be our maple syrup supplier now. Official supplier of maple syrup, right?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you know much about maple syrup,
I don't know.
but
I know nothing. I know absolutely nothing.
so it was about 10 gallons of sap, and I'll probably be able to get 1 bottle out of that, maybe 2 if I'm lucky.
Okay.
Well, hey, it'll be
And
all
actually, it's funny
natural.
because I kind of gave up because all the sap stopped running, and then just as I was starting to boil today, the tree started dripping again. So I might have to do a second batch, but we'll see.
Good way to utilize your natural resources in your backyard, though. I mean, hey, might as well, right?
Well, it gets me off my rear end up and doing something. So.
We started doing our garden yesterday. That was fun.
Oh yeah, it was a little bit early for that here.
Ooh,
Round
round George
frozen.
head.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Nice.
What do we got? 41. Stick.
41.
Sweet.
But I crushed it with that last roll, guys. It was at least 40 points that roll.
Oh.
Oh god.
Nice.
So you guys have all been counting your points, right? Mario, you've been counting your points, too?
Yeah,
I-
I'm keeping all track of
I
them
just got the coin set aside here. I haven't bothered because I don't remember what the points are. So.
Okay.
Same.
Usually I have to keep track of the points, and man, it can get a little stressful.
Oh! Oh, we got some stuff going on in this roll.
What do we have? Pull out the D5.
We got a 1960, a beautiful 52. What else we got here?
It's nice to
58.
find those old chrome ones that are in decent shape. So many of them are rusty and.
Yeah, exactly.
Black pitting on them.
59. Another 51 commemorative. 61. 47 Maple Leaf.
You guys all
Ooh.
know who I am now.
A bunny.
Ooh, you got a bunny?
Got a bunny. And another 47. Nice roll.
47s are nice.
Awesome.
Be nicer if it was a dot, but
Very nice, very nice.
has anybody here found a 47 dot yet?
No.
Nope.
Mario?
No, not that one.
Impossible to find kind of stuff.
You see them around. They're not even worth that. They're worth like $50.
Look at this guy. This roll is not a good sign.
Ooh, UF.
That's
Oh yeah.
Oh, Mark.
a nice little mark down the side. Yeah,
I'm
that's how
getting
I
so
marked
mad.
mine. So
I'm so mad at people in Vancouver who deposit their coins to a bank where you have the Van City coin machine and you just don't have to spoil other coin roll hunters' lives and you can just bring it there, dump the coins in there. The coins are disappearing from circulation and nobody has to worry about them. How people have to do this. But actually right now the coin machine is closed, but they reopen it next week. I can't wait. I'm so sick of rolling up my coins.
I feel that, man. The worst part of coin roll hunting, having to return all your coin.
yeah, and hope they don't get too ticked at you.
Exactly.
You guys get banks that actually count every roll. I had that before. And it's
Yeah.
like,
Oh, yes. All the time.
I've had them spot check. I've never had them count every roll.
Once I've had them actually open up one roll, but I've always wanted to say, like, you know, if you want to open the rolls, I'll let you pick one roll. Just one roll.
No, not that
yeah,
one.
but,
No,
Yeah.
I have one branch now that takes all my coins and they don't care about how much I bring there. If I bring 4 boxes of each there, they don't care.
Really?
So that's,
What's going to be really hard in the future, it doesn't really apply to any of you guys, but for toonies, they've been having a lot of problems with counterfeit toonies lately, and I feel like
Yeah, I
it's
saw
going to.
that.
I'm probably going to get a big hard time if I go to return some toonies to the store in large quantity. If you're bringing $1,000 toonie boxes in, they're going to be like, especially because I'm the one telling a lot of these banks too. I'm like, hey, have you heard about these new counterfeit toonies? It's like, here, I got $1,000 in toonies for you.
Oh, you haven't heard about them? Oh, here's my box.
here's the box.
You can trust me though.
No, I haven't heard that at all yet. I haven't, but I also do not have any experience with toonies. I never hunted toonies in my life. So
Oh my
Yeah,
God, guys!
That's the one thing I look at is I don't hunt toonies, so I'm good to go. What'd you get?
What is that?
We got a 1964 Jefferson, guys.
Wow.
getting us excited here, is it at least like a 1964 Jefferson Silver Proof or something? Or
Nah, they have to be like the most common year of Jefferson ever made. I don't know how many of those you guys find, but I find like, I don't know, thousands of
There's
them.
literally like
I think I
2
found 3
billion.
or 4.
Like, I'm pretty sure they made 2 billion in 1964.
yeah, I'm pretty sure. Sounds like it.
And like I hate them because sometimes they look like a nice old Jefferson, and it's just like, ooh, what's this gonna be? Oh, 64.
Tricks ya.
Oh, what did I do here?
Yeah, somebody's asking about trying to prevent, so you don't hunt the same rolls. And so I mark all my rolls. I mark all the boxes as I bring them back. And then I do try and, for the most part, dump at branches that I'm not picking up from. It doesn't always happen. Sometimes I'm just lazy and I just try and flip them in the same branch. But for the most part, I do try and have a couple dump. Well, I have 3 dump banks right now. So
That's good.
I don't know about you guys.
I reduced it to 1 dump bank actually, but I chose the bank that's like the closest to my house as my dump bank because that's the most convenient. And then
61.
they have not complained in the last year.
Oh, yeah?
So it seems like I
No,
can
that's good.
deposit as much as I want. Yeah.
All I can say is if you're depositing to a TD, that's a waste of a TD.
Yeah.
TD is
Yeah.
TD is got to be the best pickup bank of them all.
Yeah, I have absolutely no problem getting stuff from TD. Like every TD in town has been bent over backwards to try and help me. So
Same for me. I have TD. It's like they help me so much. I have at least 4 branches that actually call me when they get coins in and stuff like this. It's really nice.
yeah. Oddly enough, CIBC is the other bank that I get a lot of.
Actually,
A lot of tellers that'll call me with stuff. So
2 out of the 3 CIBCs I go to I get rolls and they're just religiously hunted. But the tellers there are really nice. They'll try and find me rolls that aren't hunted, but it's just like I don't know. I don't like going to banks that I find any hunted rolls at.
yeah, John Argent, I agree. I have one bank. I walked in and I asked them about pennies. Nope, don't have any pennies. Can't give them out. We're not allowed. Then I said, oh, do you have any 50-cent pieces? Nope, we don't even accept those. I'm like, oh, okay, well, you're one of my dump banks now, so.
Yeah.
But with the pennies, it's 50-50 for me. Like, some of the banks, even ones that I have a very good relationship with, don't give me pennies because their management just says no.
Yeah, it's just hit and miss. Like I would say I'm probably 70% of the banks that I ask. Another young head there, 63. They'll give me the pennies if they have them. I think I've pulled every penny out of every bank in this area right now. Lately, they haven't had anything for me. So
That's what I've always wondered about pennies. It's like how often, how many people are actually turning pennies in? Like, there's got to be like
I'll get the odd roll, right? Like I'll get we got like 3 rolls here or 1 roll or whatever. But I usually just kind of hunt those without trying to record them.
I roughly average 50, like 1 box a week that I get from the banks here. And that's all the stuff that people deposited in that week. So I don't know what kind of information that gives you, but
yeah, it just depends. Like for a while there, I picked up a bunch, and then I go back to that same branch, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we got like 2 more boxes or whatever." So people still come in, and I think they just come in batches, right? So you'll get somebody who comes in and has just got like a few that were lying around, or you'll get somebody that's found their grandpa's bucket of change and rolled them all up and bring them all in at one time, right? So then all of a sudden they've got a couple boxes lying around, and they don't want them, right? Most of the branches, like they're going to want to get them out of their vault as soon as possible. So if they don't ship them off, they're happy to give them to you.
that is true. That is the exact reaction I get. Is either they're super happy to give you the pennies and they say, "Oh, it's a blessing, I don't have to deal with them," or they are strict no. That's the 2 options, kind of.
How often do you hunt pennies these days, Mario? Do you ever get lucky and score any pennies these days? I know in the past you said you hunted some, but
It's been a while. I mean, I had a few like crazy, like 14 bucks at one bank one time, and like 10 boxes at another bank. But it's been pretty slow lately.
and you grabbed them all at once?
Oh yeah, I mean, I was like literally like trucked out like 4 boxes, like 3 or 4 trips. It's hilarious.
Wheelbarrow.
Yeah.
I got 16 boxes in one bank last September or something, 6 months ago roughly. That was crazy.
That's so many, man.
That was somebody's copper stack. It was
I think-
like all copper.
I think you showed me a picture of that. Did you take a picture and send me? It was in your trunk or something?
I did. My whole trunk was full with penny boxes. And then I hit the brake too hard on the way back, and they all flew around my fucking car.
Oh, yeah.
I got another 12-sided here for those that care.
Ooh.
Okay, guys, how is the pace? I'm done with the first box. I don't want to get too much ahead.
I'm got a bundle and a half to go here.
Yeah, I'm about at that.
It's a little slow getting going.
But I think we're basically just going until around 10 o'clock anyways, so, I mean...
Yeah, just gonna ask the chat if you guys are interested here. Like, I'm gonna make a junk silver video tomorrow. You guys wanna have a sneak peek at the back while I'm waiting here a little bit?
Exclusive sneak peek.
Exclusive sneak peek.
I saw that you got a pretty cool giveaway package the other day, Great White. Somebody sent you some old George V quarters and stuff. That's cool.
Yeah, it was actually just a subscriber that I was complaining about not having that magnetic 2006 penny, and he said, "Oh, I got one of those. I got a bunch of those. I'll send you one." And then he sent me a little care package with a bunch of stuff in it. So it's kind of cool.
Very nice. One of the great perks of being on YouTube.
Silver proofs are always nice. Getting silver proofs for spot is awesome.
Yeah, I feel the same way, right? Like if you can find something that has some potential numismatic value on top of the fact that you picked it up for spot, then that's awesome.
Yes, that's what I've been doing, and it's working very, very well, I have to say. Super happy with it.
I'd like to get some more ounces of silver, but I just don't want to pay that premium.
Yep.
Yeah, the premiums, especially online, are insane right now. which is crazy.
Once there's a decent enough dip, sometimes you can score deals. Like one of the better deals that I've seen is you can get, I don't know if it's, it was like half-ounce rounds from TD Canada Trust of, and I think it's like 20 for, I don't know, 20 half-ounce rounds for, I can't remember what the price was, but it seemed like a pretty good deal when I worked the math out. But you gotta...
I'll show you guys some of the better junk coins from today. Here, Mario, this one is for you. Your hometown.
I saw the Newfie coin there. Top of it.
Where is it? Oh, this delay is annoying.
96.
There you go.
Throw that into the scope.
Oh, nice, an Edward.
Yeah, got this for a spot today, so I paid $1. Isn't that awesome?
That's insane. Like, I mean, the vintage on all the Newfoundland coins is like, you know,
So low.
crazy low. Like,
I'll have to hear another one, Mario, for you.
Well, they were all hand pressed, weren't they, back then?
I don't know. I think they contracted it out to yeah, hand pressed. Yeah.
Still hammered.
Yeah, hammered. They were hammered till 49, right?
Well, these are really boring rolls so far. At least mine, anyway.
Yeah.
Where's that points card thing?
Let me throw it on up for you.
You guys,
You
if
can
you
put
like,
it right over my screen so I can do the tally if you want.
Oh, it's right in the middle, so it's like very distracting from all of our screens.
Perfect. That's the best spot for it. Okay, 12 and George. Alright.
I found this German medallion today here with and it actually has a 1,000 silver stamp. It's like something you don't find so often. Super cool. See if I can get a chart.
Ooh, there you go.
That's just bad.
Yeah, I agree, James. The Newfoundland coins are definitely like they're kind of clean, but with that really nice edge design on them. So they must be, I would imagine, great to do rings with.
James has actually been branching out in the ring business, making some very cool different rings. He still probably might be in the coin ring business, but he's making some, like, I don't know if they're opal or like fire, but man, I might want to get me one of those rings eventually too.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. I saw that one he put up the other day, that double row of whatever that material is that he's putting in the ring. So another young head here, 1964, super rare.
Waterline?
Actually, you know what? I didn't even look. No. Got lots of scratches on it though. It's amazing that all those young heads and all the old ones, they just seem to scratch even worse. Oh, I got 1941.
Ooh, there
Nice.
you go. Round rim Georgie.
Yeah.
So what
yeah,
happens if one of us
just
finds a
seem-
fish scale?
Yeah, wouldn't that be awesome?
I don't know anyone that's found
that
one
like-
yet.
Insta win?
Yeah, that's the golden snitch of the nickel hunts.
Once again, the Canadian Mint, screwed us over again with different size coins.
Yeah.
Just can't get away from it up here. Americans have it so much better than us for that.
Yes, sir.
I think you could also theoretically find gold sovereigns in nickel rolls because they have a very similar size.
Yeah, it's similar to a dime, the $2 Newfoundland gold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can always pray, but I mean that is a. I don't know about that one, guys. Has any American coin roll hunter you've ever seen found a gold piece that's not plated? That you believed?
I don't think so. Yeah, that you believed.
I know one guy who claims that he found a fractional Canadian gold coin in a dime roll, but I don't know if I choose to believe that.
Alright.
How are you doing, Mario? You been done for a while, or?
Yeah, just get my next box set up.
So how many points? How many points are you and Cat at right now? I'm guessing you guys are pretty neck and neck.
I don't know. I didn't even write it down. I should write it down.
I did not count yet. I just have it piled up here.
Yeah, I'm just setting my aside. I'll add them up at the end.
Okay, no worries, no worries.
I'd have to get that point list up from you.
It's a lot easier for me to tally them up because I don't really find much. So I mean, like just a 1 point here and there.
Yeah, I only have a very small little pile here too. So.
Let's see.
So what we got? 16. That's pretty good. Oh, I saw Younghead flash by there.
Alright. We'll get that that score thing up for like 30 seconds so I can write it down.
You got it.
Sick.
To everybody that's here watching right now, thank you so much for joining us here on this awesome nickel hunt night. $800 of nickels we are all going through. We already got some Georgies, some George the Sixth. But is someone going to score that illustrious George the Fifth?
Need a crown, George. That's what we need.
Or I want to see a victory nickel, like or the whatever you call it. What do you call them? Morgan nickels or Barber nickels or the V ones?
Oh,
V-nickel.
yeah.
Nickel. Yeah. Yeah.
What, the U.S. ones you're talking about, or the Canadian?
Yes, sir. The U.S. ones.
Yeah, U.S. Yeah.
The ones that are older than the buffaloes. Like everyone always goes on about buffaloes, but it's like, what about the one level up?
Would be nice.
All right.
I
Got it
prefer
down.
silver proof though. My
Got it, alright.
my bucket list is a silver proof.
Oh well, Mario has a few of those. I know you got the one silver provincial proof. You found a few hunts back, right?
Yeah, May 99 sterling proof.
Oh yeah, I saw that video. That was really cool find.
That's crazy. I'm searching for the other 11 now. Like I went back to the same bank. I was like, give me all your coins. No luck yet.
Yeah, I do that too. If I find something in the bank, I go there and I'm like, I want every single coin what you guys
Yeah.
Do you have like a catchphrase when you go to banks, Cat? I think I've asked this before. Do you have like when you go in? Do you have like a usual routine of like what you say to get as many rolls as possible? Like, hey, I've come for all your rolls, or hey, I need all your coin rolls, or what's the catchphrase?
That usually gets the panic button charge hit. So
I mean, it
give me all your rolls.
There's the banks that know me, right? So like, there's banks where I walk in and they know what I want, and like most of them support me in what I'm doing. So they already know, oh, you want all the customer rep rolls, and they basically give me every customer rep roll they have in the bank, which is in most cases maybe 20, 30 rolls. You know, it's really more than that per bank. And if it's not a bank, if I don't know the teller at all, I usually just withdraw 20 rolls. So I do like 20 rolls of tickets, 20 rolls of dimes, something like this. Because if I do too much, they go in the back and give me the uncirculated stuff. So that's not good.
Yeah. That's a good strategy.
Yeah, that's what happens. Well, when I went to that BMO branch that I got the first batch of 3 boxes from, and he's the guy that I walk in. He just sees me coming and goes, "Okay, you want a box of each, right? And you want the transit roll boxes, right? Yeah, okay." And he just walks away and goes and grabs them.
I love the transit boxes. I get them maybe once a year here, and it's like just the best boxes you can get.
Yeah.
It's just the best.
Yeah, they're awesome.
But I never.
The only problem with the transit boxes is that you don't have that possibility of getting a collection. But
And that's the
other
other
best
thing,
ones
yeah.
for just finding the random silvers in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You find more random silvers.
Adios, James. Thank you for stopping in, my friend.
So are y'all starting box 2 or not quite?
I'm almost done this one.
Yeah. If you wanted to start, I mean, we don't have to. Yeah.
Okay.
I started. I'm always almost halfway through box 2. So.
Oh jeez.
Not like your love life, Mario. We don't all have to finish at the same time.
All right, we got a box. This box is from Carboneer Credit Union. Sweet.
That's one I've never heard of.
This one, oh no, one of the other ones is Credit Union, I think.
Good old Credit Union.
That's my main bank, First Ontario Credit Union.
What do you guys think about like the silver price and stuff? It's been pretty like jumping up and down and super volatile.
Well, I think that if you can buy silver for spot, then that's all that really matters. Is even if it goes up or down, as long as you're getting it for spot, you're probably not getting too much of a bad deal. 62. Ugh. And you're the one who taught me that, bro.
When you look at it, like it's been floating around the same spot for the most part for the last little while.
Yeah.
And you know, a little up, a little down, but I think it's all good. You know, I think you said it in one of your videos, and I 100% agree. It's a good long-term investment. So where it's going over the next little bit, who knows?
Yes.
There's a lot of different push-pull factors going on right now, right? You know, like there's this fear of inflation. But I don't think that's going to necessarily happen. And there's manufacturing, as you mentioned, that's going to increase demand over time. And so, and yeah, inflation just on its own is going to slowly make everything go up in price. So,
What's up, Patrick Snare? Welcome to the stream.
What was silver at a few years ago? Wasn't it like super cheap, like at like $20 or less an ounce here in Canada, like a year ago, a year and a half ago?
Yeah. Like well, in March, like when the crisis first hit, it was down to
12 US.
12 US, I think, right? 11, something like that. 12. So yeah, that would have been the cheapest, and then it's been kind of floating between that and maybe 17 or 18 US for since the crisis in 2009. So
It's been pretty stable for like almost 10 years, right? It's been always like around this $15 to $20 mark. But now just all assets go up, right? All across the board. So.
The problem I always had was when the US dollar would go, when the silver price would go down, the US exchange would go up, right? So we'd end up at the same price here in Canada, regardless of what what it was doing down in the States for the silver price.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
This one's from the Neighborhood Credit Union, wherever that is. That's some clear plastic rolls.
Ooh, the best.
Yeah, for me, I always count in US dollars, like the Canadian dollars too.
Roll seems a little short.
Hey there, Patrick.
Not a single 2000p yet. Jeez Louise. Those things are rarer than George VI's, apparently.
Apparently.
For me, absolutely. I found maybe 5 2000p's lifetime, and I probably found 200 George VI.
I don't know if these red taped ones mean anything, but
Ooh, I've had some rolls like that. Usually, it's almost like electric tape.
Yeah.
I have to get my handy dandy knife out here. There it is.
You guys have any awesome plans for the weekend? Or?
Oh, not
I'm just
so
boiling
much.
sugary water.
I was thinking about going over to the Value Village today to see if I can maybe score any deals on silver, just find any cool little knickknacks, but at the same time, it's just like, I don't know, meh.
Yeah, you're better off with maybe like the smaller thrift shops, I find.
Yes.
Value Village and Salvation Army, and they seem to usually be pretty on the ball for that. Another
I
young head.
totally agree with you.
There ain't too many of those. We got a Goodwill, but man, they just do not have. Oh, finally a George VI.
Nice.
49.
49.
49 is still a better bet than most.
What do we have? 3 points? Only 3 points for George. Yeah, that's
59.
59.
I hope they switch the light on here soon.
Getting dark over there, over in British Columbia.
Yes, it's starting to get dark. And tomorrow, finally, the good time begins.
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
got daylight savings tomorrow.
One of the
Everybody
best
loses
days,
an hour.
best day of the year for me. I think it's actually the best day of the year for me, in my opinion. I always find it ridiculous when they switch it back.
I'm more of a fall back guy myself, so
Yeah, I like that extra hour.
yeah.
I know my son is working nights right now, and tomorrow's his last day, and so yeah, he's gonna get an extra hour, or he's gonna work an hour less. But I don't know how that works. I guess he gets paid.
Oh yeah. How does that work?
I have no idea. We'll find out, I guess.
But don't you guys enjoy the hour more light in the evenings?
Oh, for sure. Yeah, like that part of it I like. I just don't like losing that hour. You know.
I mean, that's one day, but overall
I like my sleep.
They should just stay at that time zone all the time, Daylight saving time is just better than the other one. I would actually advocate to actually go 1 hour further in the winter, Like do like the double daylight saving time or something like that,
Mm-hmm. Well, this stuff all looks like it got picked up off the ground.
Yeah, not such a big deal for me. I'm on afternoons this week, so I get to sleep in anyways. But if I was working mornings, I would not like it. If I had to wake up at 5 in the morning and then AKA wake up at like 4 in the morning, no thank you.
5. I didn't know. Are there 2 5s in a day?
I work from home, so it doesn't really matter to me, I guess, from that perspective.
Can just stroll out of bed whenever you want. I remember that feeling.
Cad's like me. He's working in his underwear half the day.
True. Not half the day, the whole day.
The best.
Just annoys me when I have to go on camera and get out of my robe.
Another 61. Yeah, I think it was Charles Atkins that said like usually when he films his videos, he's just in his boxers, and I was like, same, bro.
You just gotta hope you don't get that random reflection off your monitor or something.
Yeah.
Yep. I don't pan down to my naked thighs or something. A little shot of thigh right there. I got to transform and zoom in the shot a little bit.
All the images that we have to deal with now. Oh, I got another 12-sided here, 1957.
57.
80.
Oh, I just got a 57 American. Nice.
Oh, nice.
Very nice.
Any mint on that?
It is very P.
Very P. I can't wait until I can fly back to Europe again. There's so many coins waiting there for me. That's going to make a great video.
Oh, yeah? You got family holding them for you?
Yeah, exactly. I buy a lot of stuff on eBay in Europe. So, like, not a lot of stuff.
Okay.
If I buy coins on eBay, I do it in Europe because it's so much cheaper, because the shipping is not so crazy.
Yeah.
Usually just ship them to my parents, and then in a normal year I go home maybe 3 to 4 times a year, so then it's not a problem, but this year I obviously couldn't.
I got a lucky angel piece of plastic.
What?
Yeah.
Very nice.
Interesting.
10 points.
Like
10 points.
10 points. Yeah, I'll add that to the fine. Nice.
Oh, yeah.
Little do you know,
No
it's
bug on
possessed
that
by a
tail.
demonic entity, and you just brought it into your home. Some gypsy woman cursed it and placed it in that coin roll.
Are you guys hunting some more coins after the stream? Oh no, you guys have it. It's so late for you guys. Sorry, I always forget that.
Yes,
Oh man,
sir.
it's gonna be like 12. I'm gonna be in bed.
Mario can only fit in one more quarter box after the stream before bedtime.
Yeah, just one more.
I mean, how long? Like for me, how long does a quarter box take you guys?
About an hour.
45 minutes.
Probably longer
Yeah.
than you.
Yeah, but I had chance. It doesn't count, right? Like,
Yeah.
I like to throw on some
It
YouTube.
depends on
And,
whether I'm recording it or not. So.
That's true.
that's true. Recording takes some time.
Yeah.
especially if you like stumble over your words too. If you're just like talking, it's like and then it's like
Oh man, you should see me making those videos. I'm always cursing like crazy. It's even so
You might
much
get more
harder.
subscribers. You just keep all that stuff in.
Yeah, it's true, but you know, it's so much harder if you don't do it in your native language. I can tell you that it's so much harder.
Yeah, we know what Scheist means.
Yeah, just do
Oh,
a
nice.
German coin roll hunting video for my Canadian audience.
I got a used staple. That's pretty awesome.
Huge staple.
people are just throwing their garbage into this box, eh?
And this is why they
Apparently.
check our rolls when I bring them back. Right? The thing is that I had one and I wasn't really counting them, so you just dump them out, you replace whatever you take out, put them back in the roll, and so I dropped them off, and there was actually a couple that were short, and he noticed them, the guy, the teller that I was dealing with, and he said, these ones look a little short, and I said, yeah, you know what they do, let's count them, we'll see, and I'll just, I took them out of the quarters that I was getting from them, actually, and so a couple of the rolls ended up being short, and I felt bad, because I don't count those quite often, because I'm just assuming that they're okay to begin with.
Yes.
And so anyway, so I thought, okay, well, I'm going to start weighing them, I think, just to make sure, just to try and catch those ones. And, but I was thinking about it. It's like, you know what? Realistically, every box I bring back is probably in better shape than I got it. Because of all the crap that I find in these boxes, whether it's nickels in your quarter rolls or pennies in your nickel rolls and dimes in your quarter rolls or
weird foreigns and Jamaicans and
or
Barbados
plastic
and
angels. and all the foreign ones we pull out and replace with the proper coins. So.
Watch batteries. Do you guys have that?
You know what? I've never run into that, although I've heard that that's relatively common. So.
Yeah,
I found on 20 or something before.
oh my god.
Ouch.
Yeah, with washers,
Quarter
sockets.
rolls with nickels, like every other quarter sort of thing.
Every other quarter, they just methodically took all that time. Like one
Yeah,
quarter,
it wasn't
one
like
nickel.
accidental at all. There was a nickel in spaced methodically through the roll.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah, terrible.
If he was
And
a
I
real
get
savage,
so
it would have been pennies.
And I get so much less US coinage since the pandemic. It's such a huge difference.
Yes, I noticed that too, actually. Way more
Because-
U.S. coins.
Way more?
Like
You have more.
before there was way more U.S. coins.
Yeah, way more. For me, before it was roughly 20% here in BC in Vancouver. So if I hunt a box of nickels, I would usually have 10 rolls US.
Oh, well, yeah, there's a lot. Like I would usually maybe 2 or 3 rolls.
Yeah. That's the same here.
And now I'm sitting on it all because I can't go over the border and deposit it anywhere. It's annoying.
Yeah, I've got a few here as well. I've been firing them off to people on Kijiji. I have one guy who keeps buying them, but now with the dollar kind of dropping a bit, I've been kind of hanging on to them, waiting for that dollar to go back up again. Because I'm giving it to him at a discount, right? And then he's taking them down to the States. So
Oh, I guess he's an essential guy. Ah.
yeah.
So I wonder how it goes when you actually take them back to the States. Like, do you just like, how do you walk? Like, what bank do you go to? Just any bank?
I mean,
I haven't tried it.
I go to the TD branch that's down there in Bellingham, so that's super easy.
Well, that works out very well for you then. Jeez, I didn't know they had TDs actually over the border.
Yep, they do. You can get a US dollar account. They don't have many branches though in the US, but they have some.
Well, maybe you should just do a little payback and just stuff some Canadian rolls with some US enders and
Make some money.
send some of our fine northern coinage up there to the there to the south. Or down there to the south.
We'll make the excuse that we're trying to help out those US coin roll hunters, right?
Yes, add diversity to their hunting videos.
Exactly.
You can throw some of those 64, 63s and stuff you got lying around in there to add some, spice it up a bit.
Did you guys ever plant anything in a roll for like a fellow coin roll hunter?
No.
No,
not the way I can't be
Me
bothered.
neither. I was thinking about it though, just like.
Just plant it for some, like, a business owner that just doesn't give a crap and just, like, throws it out or something. I don't know. What's this?
But I've planted stuff for detecting before, for sure. When I want to know if other people detect the same areas as I do.
I do have my stamp though, that one that French guy was doing. So I stamp all my boxes. So if you ever find that,
what do you put on them?
it says watch on YouTube GreatWhiteNortherner coin roll hunting.
Like,
And
actually?
it's got my it's got my symbol.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah.
I was thinking about getting my own stamp.
I just don't deal enough in boxes to do that.
I keep forgetting to add it to the end of my videos when I stamp them. I was doing it for a while there and I forgot.
Guys, I'm on my last bundle. How does it look there?
Got a ways to go.
Not even close. I'm halfway through.
Just take your time. Enjoy it. Treasure those rolls. Savor them.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't help myself. I just can't.
You're just like a kid at Christmas with those rolls, eh?
Cat doesn't really like us. He's like, you know what? About an hour and a half. That's about all I can take of you guys.
I'm out. Have some maple syrup to make here.
You're tapping those redwood trees, are you?
Yeah, exactly. No, we had a pear tree in our garden, but it fell down last year. It just died.
Yeah, this is the first time I've done it, and so I had heard that you can, because I just have regular maples. Like they're not sugar maples or anything; they're just regular maple trees on the property. But they're big, old, like they're probably 100-year-old maples. And yeah, so I just I thought, well, I'll tap them. It's about half the sugar content in a regular maple that there is in a sugar maple. But looks like I'll get a decent amount out of it. So
it starts off clear, and then as you boil it, it becomes more amber as it obviously renders down.
Yeah, it starts getting more and more brown, and you can start tasting some of the sweetness in it, and then it hits this magic point, and you have to be really careful. Like I've got it on a really, really low heat right now because I need to finish off the batch. So I boiled down 10 gallons, and now I have just a pot on the stove that has about, I don't know if you guys can see that, but about, I don't know, 2 inches left, I guess, in the bottom of the pot. So it's a big pot, though. And so I got to boil that down, and I'm hoping I'll get, I might get a liter, maybe.
Not bad.
I don't know, man. Sobeys had some on sale for like $7.99. That sounds pretty good.
Sounds like a whole lot less work, eh?
Yeah.
I don't like maple syrup.
Kaz just over there laughing at us. What? We're just like, oh, we can get ourselves probably get a gallon of maple syrup for that right there.
The funny thing is I do intermittent fasting, right? So I don't actually eat breakfast ever. So I don't even know when I'm gonna ever do it. So or ever have it.
That's awesome. I've been doing that for 10 years already, almost.
Oh,
Now
good for you. I've been doing it for about 2. So year and a
You
half,
do
2
like
years now.
really, you do like really extreme, like 16.8, or do you do like 14.7?
Oh yeah, at least 16.8. I for a while there I was at like 20.4, but
Oh, that's insane.
that's hard. That does get a little bit tough to do.
But what about second breakfast? 11sies.
Well, that was my problem. I had to be eating second breakfast, second supper, snacks at midnight. The biggest thing I find that it helps is if you're kind of trying to keep your weight down and so on, is that it does not, like you have this mental thing in your head, right? It's like, oh, I can't grab that donut right now because I'm fasting, or I can't have that snack after 8 o'clock that you might normally do when you're just hanging out watching TV, right? So, although I guess I'm technically breaking my fast because I have a beer beside me here, but it's the weekend, whatever.
I cheat like in small ways too. Like I still put milk in my coffee, for example, which like hardcore intermediate fasting people don't do.
Are you a beer drinker, Max?
Put sugar in.
Huh?
Are you a beer drinker? Are you a beer drinking German?
I mean, yes, but not very much. I'm more fond of other substances than alcohol, personally.
Part of the millennials.
They don't do me well. Like alcohol, since I turned 30, alcohol, I just can't take it well anymore. Like my hangovers are so bad that it's not worth the fun in the evening. Say it like this. But yes, I drink a couple of beers, like from time to time when I feel like it, for sure.
I like myself a nice red wine, actually, but I find I'll drink beer generally just because, and I drink dark beers. But I find that I can never get drunk really drinking beer. I don't drink them fast enough, and I usually get full before I get drunk. So it's a good way to make sure you're not going overboard. But with wine, man, and I love wine, and I'll just blast through it, and it won't take long at all. So.
Yes, we have found some. Yes, Coin Junkie. We have found some varieties and errors. A bunch of us have. If you want to see any of the links for our channels, you can click below. I know Mario Bros has found a couple cool errors and varieties, as well as Great White. And if you want to see just some awesome hunts, you can always check out Cad Roll Hunting as well. But yes, man, we do find all sorts of stuff like that. Sorry to interrupt you guys. I just wanted to touch on the coin chat going on in the thing.
I got a roll here marked US right in the middle of the box. Oh, there's another one. I'm just looking through the box here. And looks like it might be because both ends are US. So the whole thing.
That looks like my writing.
Oh yeah.
How'd that get over there?
Well, we'll take a look, see if there's anything interesting in here. So.
Great White heard how good the coin rolls are up there, so he drove all the way just to get the boxes.
Yeah.
Well, hey, I'm getting married in about a year, and if they don't lift some of these restrictions, I was going to be traveling outside of the country for my honeymoon, but I might have to pick a coast or something like that, because I don't know.
Make sure you deposit him some goodies, too, before you leave,
Oh, I think we lost.
We lost Dana, no?
Before I leave, where? Before I leave the West Coast?
You might have to reset there because Mario got kicked out.
Mario got kicked out.
Oh, okay. No, it'll be fine. As soon as he can figure it out, I'm sure he'll pop back.
Oh, yeah? It'll come back? Okay.
And he's back.
I'm back.
I'm back.
Whoa, it's all George V.
No!
I'm just...
Yeah, you just freaked out and you knocked your camera off the thing. It's just, no! You guys always get me with those things. Right when I told Cad you were making maple syrup, he was like, "Oh, really? Earlier today, I had to make a bunch of sauerkraut." And I was like, "Really? Like, how'd that batch turn out? Is it a decent batch?" I hate sauerkraut. Honestly, I think that shit is nasty.
Really? Oh, that's awesome stuff.
That thing is awesome, but it has to be good. And do not ever put sauerkraut on top of a bratwurst. No German would ever do that. I don't understand who came up with that.
Oh,
Like,
guys,
why-
I don't know, but we
But-
might have something good here. Ah, no. Thought it might be a V-nickel. 53.
No.
Still good, but not as good as I thought. Probably chrome plated.
So what? Germans don't put it on bratwurst?
No, never. Absolutely not. Like it's not a bratwurst thing at all. Like it's more like you eat it with a roast or with like we have this like smoked pork that you eat it with. That's like a very famous combination for it. But generally, you don't really put it on bratwurst. No.
Yeah, but you can't dance in an arena and hold a roast beef in your hand with sauerkraut on it.
But
And
a
sing
bratwurst,
ziggy 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 ziggy.
you don't need to put anything on a good bratwurst, you know. But the ones here always are not good because like people in North America like make the mistake to put other meats than pork into bratwurst, so that's a bad choice.
My wife is Polish, so I get a lot of the kind of
kimbap.
Polish/German stuff. So,
Like
Nice
cabbage rolls?
oh yeah, cabbage rolls and pierogies and
Oh, yeah. Yep, same here.
bigos, which is like a cabbage thing, cabbage and meat stuff.
Yeah, my wife is from Slovakia, so that's not too far from Poland.
Edge young
Hey guys,
head.
I'm
60.
officially done sorting my points now.
All right. Do you need the list, or do you have a pretty good idea of what?
Let me sort my stuff and then I
Sure.
will ask for the list when I need it.
Yeah, I used to be skinny, and then I met my Polish wife. So
It's always the woman's fault, right? Always.
Yeah.
not the fact that I sit on my butt all day long,
No, that's not it. Can't be it.
just sorting coins.
Playing with coins.
I need a beer.
Yep, I'm not a big drinker myself. I probably drink like a few times a year, if that.
Oh yeah.
I like a fine bud,
Yeah.
Yep.
A fine Bud Light or a fine Bud of smoking.
like a fine bud, nice
I mean,
big
Bud
old
is not-
bud.
Yeah, he can only mean one thing because the liquid Bud is completely undrinkable.
I like a nice Bud.
I really like strong IPAs. If I drink beer, then it's usually that.
Yeah, I like the IPAs. I like I'm drinking an Innocent Gun Scotch bourbon barrel aged, which is really nice beer.
Do you guys ever get clear rolls with this framers tape for some reason?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Why
Nice,
is it?
yeah.
It's
Why
super
framers
popular.
tape? It's the most random tape to use. Like,
I know, but I get that a lot too.
or
It's,
framer tape.
there's probably like one guy in our area that coin roll hunts, and that's who we're getting all the time.
He's a painter or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, there's more than one guy that coin roll hunts in our area, my friend. There's several guys in each of our cities. At least here in Ontario. I've like seen other guys in the lineups, and they've been like, "You're
I
a
got
coin
a
roll
box
hunter?"
the other day where all the rolls were in the box like this, and they had 4 red dots on the end, and the guy's initials were on the box. So I opened the box up, looked at it, like, okay, I'll close it back up, and took it back to the bank.
I wonder if he got anything good in there.
Yeah.
I just wonder what it would have been like 10 years ago, you know? Like I wonder like the guys that were doing like the old timers that were doing this. Oh, got a young head ender on this one.
Yeah, I remember randomly finding silver quarters and dimes and nickels in pocket change all the
58.
time back then. So
I remember
But
12-edge nickels being pretty common as a kid too. Like a lot of my friends
for
and
sure.
stuff, I'll be like, "Oh, do you remember like when we used to have 12-edge nickels?" And they're like, "12-edge nickels."
Yeah, I've been only living in Canada for just over 4 years, so I don't know how it was before that.
Back when the
Well, we
world
only
was a
got out of
simple
our
place.
igloos 6 years ago, so.
Yeah, is Soiled Bear still in the chat? Because I still owe him a giveaway, because my giveaway I sent to Dana, and that package I sent to Dana actually got lost. So I believe Soiled Bear never got his nice 1 mark German 90%er.
Well, even if you sent it and it arrived, it wouldn't have made with all the cool stuff. Never made it to him because Canada Post is just screwing the pooch lately. At least as far as I know.
Anyway, that one is definitely lost. So Soiled Bear, if you can contact me or give me your address somehow, then I will definitely send you another one. I have a few more of those 1 mark pieces lying around here, and you should definitely get your giveaway. So.
What a guy. Yep, those old silver coins, I tell you.
A wrong planchette error. That's cool.
That looks similar to that penny you were showing us there earlier, Great
Yeah, I
White.
was just gonna. Did I put it away? I think I did.
Yeah, we were talking about. Have you guys ever found any cool errors? It's like a duh, that penny you were just showing us for like 10 minutes ago.
Soiled Bear, the post has been crazy. I've been trying to send Dana stuff, and the first one got lost, and then the second one took. How long did it take this time? Like almost 2 months, right? I sent it like.
Or at least 2 or 3 weeks, and this one was like an expedited like real what are those flat rate box, and those things are like legit.
And it took forever. They even contacted me and said we have to resend your box and give you a new tracking number and weird stuff like this. So I'm like, what the?
I know it can be a bit of a nightmare sending stuff to BC. Sorry, go ahead, man.
Oh, I was sorry. I was showing off this this one-sided penny here. So I don't know if they can see it well, but there's the obverse, the Queen's Head on the back. I've narrowed it down. It's a 79, 80, or 81, just by the weight. But yeah, there's no stamp on the other side of it. So what do they call it? Uni-stamped. All right.
Fine.
I'm so far behind. I probably shouldn't stop unrolling coin.
Yeah, I don't know how I'm so slow. Like I don't know how you guys are so fast. I should have commissioned you guys for my like how to roll coins fast video, obviously, because my time is obviously amateur rookie numbers.
You know, Dana, some people just don't have it in them. You know, it's fine.
It's not you're either born with it or you aren't.
Yeah, I think that's what they call those cap dice. So basically, there's 2 planchettes that got stuck together, and so there's another planchette out there that's the same thing, only the reverse. It'll have the other side of the coin stamped on it, and the one side will be blank.
It makes sense.
Have any of you guys found any blank planchettes yet? I think some of you, I think Cad, you said you found one at some point.
Cad found one, didn't
I found one, yes, that's the US one.
Or the US is a little bit more common, I guess?
I think it's more common, yes, definitely. They're actually not worth really anything, so.
But a Canadian blank planchette is worth a little bit, I guess. Not as likely to screw it up here.
Well, I took that one to the local coin shop, and they figured it'd probably auction off between $100 and $200. So,
yes,
pretty good.
But the half blanks are definitely way less common than blank planchets, for sure. Like much less common.
That's a good price, jeez.
yeah.
You might want to send that off to ICCS or something.
Yeah, I asked him about it. He didn't seem to think it'd be worth it, but maybe. It's not in great shape, but that doesn't really matter. Like it's the fact that it's the error is more important.
You guys, I have another cool Canadian odd coin that I found a couple of weeks ago. It's so enormous. I just see the size next to the nickel. It's absolutely crazy.
Oh, that is huge.
White disc.
Yeah.
And it's almost 2 ounces, and it's actually stamped sterling on the edge as well.
Is that the one you showed in your video the other day?
Yeah, exactly. I showed that maybe a few weeks ago or something.
Yeah.
It's massive.
Man, this box has been brutal.
Yeah. Part 2 has not been...
Although I found in 1948, everybody was talking. I didn't say anything about it, but did get actually in 1948. They're a little bit lower mintage, aren't they?
Which
48.
48 nickels?
48 is a very good date, yeah. By
Yeah.
far,
I
by far
just think, oh, yeah, it's 48, but yeah, that's a low mint one.
5
Very
million,
low
I
mint.
think. By far the lowest.
Less than that, 1 million.
Really? So
Yep,
low?
1,800,000. You can tell me what it says right there on your mat, Great White. What does it say in the top left corner of the nickel section?
1948. Oh yeah, 1.8 million.
Very nice.
Yep,
That's cool.
That's a good one. That's by far the best G6 to find. Other than the 47 dot, obviously, but who finds that?
Right.
Got a chrome plated 52.
Those are nice. I like the chrome ones. Those are the ones I get excited finding.
Dana, do you think we can pull up that point sheet once more?
Yes, sir.
How far am I behind?
Where are you at? How many rolls or bundles or whatever you got left to go?
I got like a little over a bundle left.
Okay, I'm at the same. I got one bundle left to go. Yes.
Just picking away at my fourth box here.
All right, we already ate you, Mario, so you don't have to make it work.
No, I got like one roll left. I'm almost done.
Are you? Are they mostly machine rolls for you or customer wrap rolls? What kind of rolls are they, Mario?
They're all customer this time.
Okay, so you don't have to re-wrap any machine wrap rolls, eh?
Yeah, a bit easier to do.
Although, you know, after our last thing that we did together, I did actually try your trick, and it's not as bad as I thought. So, saved me a whole bunch of rolls.
Yeah, it's they're not, quarters aren't too tight.
Yeah.
You can pop them out.
Yeah, it wasn't too much to crimp up or uncrimp the tops and then slide them out, slide them back in again. Just got a couple
I tried
of
it.
heads here.
I tried it and it was way too miserable. I couldn't be bothered.
So I have 62 points, guys.
62.
62. I have
Okay.
15, 12 edge young heads, 5.
I don't know,
12
what is
A lot about
that?
these Germans. You can trust them.
What is that? What does that 48 count for though? Do we have it on the list here? I don't think we do.
Nah, but it should get more points than around George. So it should get 5 points. Should get 5 points. That's a good spot, I think.
Yeah.
All right.
Sure.
Keep that in mind when I'm counting them. I haven't actually counted all. Just got a pile here.
Yeah, I think I've only found 3 1948 so far.
Yeah, I'm not entirely. I have to check my book. I'm not sure if I have one or not. I know we were talking about 48s the other day, and I know there was one, like, I can't remember if it was quarter, dime, or nickel and penny that I looking through, and I know I was missing them all except for one. I have to go pull my book out and take a look again. I forget.
38 is also a pretty key date, but not as good.
Or was it the 38 we were talking about? Maybe it was the 38 we were talking about.
No, I think it was the 48. Probably the 48. The wrong planchette I found is a dime struck with quarter dies. Ooh, that's an interesting error. I've seen some stuff like that.
That'd be something I'd collect, is that sort of stuff.
I've seen like super off-struck pennies. Those are always interesting.
Yeah, you had that guy you were doing the all the stuff that you're sending off to PCGS, and I think he had some, right, in that video you did.
You guys don't even I can't even comprehend that market sometimes. I want to get into it, but man, like the prices and stuff that go around with the graded specimen market, like I can't comprehend some of these prices. And it's a very like exclusive market. Everybody always wants to get the absolute premium prices for everything, and But yeah, PCGS and dealing with that stuff. like all the money for me, from what I've seen so far, it all seems to be in specimen coins. Graded pre-1960 specimen coins have the highest premiums of anything.
Yeah, that stuff is so risky to touch.
Yes. Because I thought about getting in, but it's just like you do a ton of research, and like the book prices, it's so hard to go up book prices. Everyone wants more money than the books say. Sorry, what were you gonna say, man? Go ahead. Yeah. Sorry. Cad, you were gonna say something.
I just believe like it's a super risky thing because yes, I get why it's attractive as a collector to buy those things, but in my experience, it's always extremely hard to sell those things again to anything close what you paid for it, in my opinion. And yeah, that's why I don't really love touching it unless I get it for like an absolute steal, you know, like.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's spot.
Yeah, I mean, even a bit more than spot, right? Like, because you can always count the grading cost at least $30 per coin, so like that adds value to the coin for sure, you know. But like, yeah, it's a very volatile market where like also the opinions of how much something is worth vary a lot, you know.
Here, let me give you guys an example of like a comparison of like the price jump. So like right here, I have an MS64 Tomback, right? So it's not like that nice looking, but like, let's say this was like MS65 and it was so this right here is worth like, I don't know, 15, 20 bucks. But if this same coin was SP65, it would be like thousands of dollars. And it would obviously, it looks way nicer too, but it's just like just the jumps in the market, and you like there's little designations too, like cameo, heavy cameo, and ultra cameo, and like what's the price jump between like SP66 to SP67 and cameo to heavy cameo? It's like I don't know. You got to really do your research.
It's also always up to what somebody like wants to pay for it. I have like a lot of experience with graded trading cards, and like there it's also the same situation where it's just like varies very much how much people are willing to pay for certain things and how much.
Eye appeal is a big thing with coins too. Like if you have two coins and one coin looks nicer, and two coins have the same grade and one coin looks nicer, they aren't necessarily worth the same amount of money. So it isn't always just based off of just grade, because like some coins can have the same grade and have one will have more eye appeal. I don't know if it works the same with cards, where a card can grade the same and look better than the other one. I know there can be like fox or boxed edges and stuff like that. I don't know.
Definitely can, for sure. Like some cards or even coins, like I look at the card in the grading case and I'm like, that card is nowhere near that great. You know, I'm just like, this is super weird, you know. And like, for example, with that grading company that you just had the coin in, Dana, which one is that again?
ICCS.
I mean, there's just no way that coin would ever get an MS if you send it to NGC. There's no way. Like, that's just not an MS coin. In my opinion.
I think it would. I think ICCS is usually pretty conservative, but my camera isn't doing the coin justice. But
that's true, because to me it didn't even look AU, like from my angle here. So like that's why I'm like always very iffy with that stuff, you know. Like,
but I get what you're saying. Yeah, it looks, but it has like lots of the luster left still on it. That's the only reason why it's. And but yeah, it doesn't look like honestly that great.
But I mean, in my opinion, for mint state, it would have to look like if you take a 2020 nickel now and lie next to it, it has to look exactly like the 2020 nickel. Then it's a mint state coin, in my opinion. You know?
So this looks a little more minty right here.
Yeah, absolutely. This looks much better.
Probably cleaned.
Yeah, that was another thing that I got into is, man, like these grading people too, I don't want to get too far into it, but he was trying to lecture me on the merits of cleaning coins with baking soda, and he's like, I just dip my coins, and then like that's not cleaning them. And I was like dipping your coins in acetone is definitely cleaning your coins, dude. I don't know what you're talking about. And he was telling me that the grading companies sometimes won't pick up on if you're dipping your coins in acetone. So I don't know.
No, they won't. In many cases, they won't see it.
Because he says sometimes he'll handle like the coins in his bare hands, and then he'll dip them to get rid of the finger marks, and it'll get rid of like if a coin is silver and it has tarnishing on it, it'll just get rid of some of the tarnishing. But I mean that kind of is unattractive to the market to me, because if like they can't like discern the clean coins from the non-clean coins, then I don't want to pay premium for a coin that was dipped. Like I don't know.
Yeah, because maybe the next person does realize or figure it out, or yeah, it's a very subjective market. I do comics as well, or collect comics, and specifically just Spider-Man, really. But yeah, like every little fold, crease, color of the paper, all that kind of comes into play, right?
Yes, it's so subjective. Like I've sent off magic cards that are like, I sent them off several times because like you get a different grade each time, and like it's very crazy.
Yeah.
But you have to have lots of money to throw around if you want to take risks in that market, or you just have to be a serious collector that just wants to hold on to stuff to treasure.
Yes, exactly. I think this is usually collecting items, that's the stuff where you can expect that if you sell the stuff, you get 30% of what you paid for the stuff, and that's why I don't want stacking it.
So I got a couple nice ones here while we were talking. I didn't want to interrupt, but I got a 1938
Wow.
Nice.
King George. And I got a Netherlands. Oh no, sorry, not Netherlands. I thought this said Netherlands, but 1986 Helvetica.
So
20 something or other.
Switzerland. 20 Rappen.
20 Happen?
Rappen.
I always thought it was Rupin. 20 of the Rupin.
Rappen.
Oh, I love those coins though. The silver ones are much nicer, of course, but
I love this. I love silver Swiss coins. It's one of my favorite to sweat.
Yeah, it's an interesting design for sure. I do like that.
One day me and you ought to go over to Switzerland and take out some rolls and do a little hunt.
Yeah, we could do that. You can hunt them. They still have the same design today, so as the silver ones.
Like that design has been there for like 150 years almost. It was like 1880 or something, I think, right?
I think it's the oldest ongoing coin design in the world. I think 1860 something. They started 1873, something like this.
Do you think they'll ever change the design on our Canadian coins before they just get rid of them, or do you think we'll just be rocking these animals forever?
I think that they will be rocking them for a long time. The Swiss people are not those kind of people that like to change stuff up so much.
What about here in Canada, though? Do you think we're going to have these designs for a while to come? Or do you think they're going to switch it up eventually?
I don't think they actually change it, but I wouldn't. They would throw in like a new nickel design every few years and stuff like this. I think like they did in like 2017 was the last, I guess.
They might if they figure out the caribou is racist. So.
Yes. Yep, almost 100 years. That's where I was going with that. It's almost 100 years now we've had these designs on our coins. Pretty long time.
The interesting thing is that like the Royal Mint has been changing it pretty regularly, right? So there's really no need to change it because they keep putting different designs on all the time. So.
Yes.
Are we counting the older 1940s US as well?
Yes.
Something?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Those got to be at least 1 point. This is my last roll right here. What a skunk hunt for me.
Yeah, I just finished mine this way.
I'm at 58 points total.
All right, let's see here. One foreign.
Do foreigners give points?
Yeah, 1 point.
Oh, so then I have 2 more, I think. Where's the other one? No, just 1. 63.
I feel that Great White. They make more money tweaking designs off commemoratives. It probably helps them sell sets a lot more. But if they were to change the design to something new, I'm sure a lot of people would go crazy and want to buy whatever the new design is.
I mean, until it's not new, like we had with the toonies this year, right? Like everybody, like last year, everybody was like, "Oh my god, I pay $8 for this toonie," and now they're $2.
Yes, sir. Yeah. I still have like the sealed rolls, and it's like, should I take this back to the bank?
The sealed roll is worth $100. That's what. Oh no, what is it? $50, right? I don't know how many toonies are in a roll. That shows how little I deal with toonies.
Hey Dane, can you throw that list back up again?
Yes, sir.
See if I can get a count here.
But once again, I'd like to thank all you guys for being here, my fellow bros in the Canadian coin community. It's been a long, rocky road for us, but we're here. We made it. Slowly but surely. Definitely excited for all the future stuff on all your channels. You know, it's amazing to see all the different variety of content we put out, all the different styles of hunts, how people pivot. Like Cad used to hunt a lot of coins and a lot of nickels. He was like my main competition almost. I'd see what I could get and compare it to what he would get, and it's like, oh, let's see. And then now we got all these people everywhere, and it's just like, oh wow, look what this has become.
Yeah, it's definitely a changing landscape. We got a couple new people as well that are like Niagara Coin Hunter and Emmanuel. Workbench there, they're doing a pretty good job too.
Yes. Oh, Emmanuel's Workbench. I saw he had like a super epic silver score the other day.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But yes, it is awesome to see Cad with all of his weekly amazing silver score videos and updates. The Silver Sensei himself. So I'm at a pathetic 20 points, so I'm not even a contender in this competition.
Alright, 6, 4, 10, 15, 39. Yeah, I'm well behind. 47 points is all I got. Oh, 48. Because I forgot to count the Swiss coin.
Yeah, the one roll was enough to win at me today. I think I had 45 points in the one roll and then 17 in everything else.
Crazy, man.
Those 48s and the 38 is a pretty epic find. Though those are probably the best finds, obviously, of this hunt. What would you guys say?
Yeah, as far as like actual, and I got 41 as well. I guess we must have been talking when that one came up.
41's decently common.
48
yeah,
is definitely
48 and 38, I'll take those.
But Cad definitely has the role of this hunt. Great White definitely has the find of this hunt.
Yes, that is true. You know, hunting some dimes.
So what's the total for you there, Mario? Counting that little angel sticker thing that you got there.
Oh, the angel sticker? Like, probably like 300 or so.
That's, yeah, we're forgetting about that. That is the real find of this hunt. Are you actually going to hold on to that thing?
Oh, of course. I mean, that's look at that. It's so nice.
And you wasted your chance to like pretend it's actually gold, you know? I think we would have fallen for it.
Literally, it looks like it. That's what it's like. Is that a gold pendant or something?
Stamped 14K.
Yeah. Funny, man.
Oh, Lord. All right, well, who we still got in the chat? Sorry, go ahead, man.
Oh, I was just going to say, I got a nice nickel hunt coming up that'll either go up later this weekend or probably by next weekend for sure. Really, really nice stuff, all sorts of old coins, so that'll be going up soon. And then I got that silver find that I'm itching to put it up, but it's I've got a whole bunch of other stuff in line before it. So,
well, the link for all these guys' channels are down below, guys. Coin Junkie AG, any of you guys, Mike Belcourt, any guys that are still in the chat, Brock N. Make sure you guys subscribe to the other coin roll hunters that are here in the chat. Mario, bro, thank you so much for being here. Cad, Great White, anything you guys want to say before we sign out tonight and go get some grub and chill with our families and stuff?
Thanks so much for having us again, man.
Oh,
yeah, thanks. It was awesome.
Thank you, gentlemen. The pleasure is always mine. Yeah. Boys, until the next one. Peace out, everybody. Have a good one, y'all.
All right, take care.
Bye, guys.
Coin Junkie AG, Soiled Bear, Brock N, everybody that stopped in.